St. Isaac's Cathedral. The Cathedral of St. Isaac of Dalmatia is the largest Orthodox church in St. Petersburg. Located on St. Isaac Square, the Cathedral of the St. Petersburg Diocese from 1858 to 1929. Since 1928, the museum complex of the State Museum Monument St. Isaac's Cathedral has had St. Isaac's Cathedral is an outstanding monument of Russian architecture of the 19th century and one of the world's greatest domed structures, second in size only to the cathedrals of St. Isaac's, St. Peter in Rome, St. Paul in London and Santa Maria del Fiore in Florence. The height of St. Isaac's Cathedral is 101.5 meters, length is 111.2 meters, width is 97.6 meters. The cathedral is one of the dominants of St. Petersburg and the second tallest building after the Peter and Paul Cathedral. His monumental and The Church of St. Isaac of Dalmatia is one of the largest, most complex and interesting buildings that completed the development of classicism, the architectural style that prevailed in Russia in the second half of the XVII, early 19th centuries. In the plan, St. Isaac's Cathedral is a slightly elongated rectangle along the east-west axis, in the middle part of which there is a square protruding from the general contour to the north and south sides. As a result of this layout, the middle part of the building has become dominant. The building itself is decided by a solid, compact volume, above which rises a high cylindrical drum, pierced by arched windows and surrounded by an elegant colonnade. The drum is topped with a gilded dome with a light octagonal light lantern. At the corners of the protruding main volume of the building there are 4 small bell towers that successfully complement the silhouette of the temple. They are completed by light gilded domes, the size of which is dictated by the scale of the belfries themselves, so they turned out to be much smaller. An important feature of the interior decoration of the cathedral is gilded details, cast bronze, with relief ornaments, bases and capitals of columns, medallions, caissons, garlands, as well as open-work gilded chandeliers. Panicates weighing about 3 tons each. In total, 300 kilograms of gold was spent on gilding the cathedral, and another 100 kilograms was spent on gilding the domes. St. Isaac's Cathedral is a vivid example of the synthesis of architecture with various types of decorative and applied art. His numerous paintings, mosaics, sculptures, a spectacular combination of color. In 2021, the State Museum Monument St. Isaac's Cathedral celebrated 90 years since its opening. The birthday of the museum is considered to be April 12, 1931. On this day, or rather, on the night of April 11 to 12, the State Anti-Religious Museum opened in St. Isaac's Cathedral with the solemn demonstration of Foucault's experience. This date has become an important milestone, not only in the history of the museum, but also in the history of the cathedral itself.